Team USA. Vlad and I have been pleasantly surprised by the play, especially of Kevin Durant and LeBron James, who's been not even really turning back the clock, just being LeBron James. Team's been looking good. They are the top seed going into the knockout round Tuesday, 3:30. They play Brazil. Steve Kerr been pushing all the right buttons, yet some people still not impressed. One of the people not totally impressed with this Team USA has been Shaquille O'Neal.
What's the minimum amount that Team USA should win each game by?
20. If you don't win by 20, I'm not impressed. Because just think about it, bro. You got the best players in the world on one team.
Okay.
If they win, they're supposed to win. But if they don't win by 20, people are going to talk about them.
I think that's a little unfair from Shaquille O'Neal right there. Number one, it is more of a global game now. The rest of the world has caught up to the United States from the original Dream Team. And to win by 20 every single game, no. We've seen that a lot of these teams, South Sudan, they're chippy. We have also seen that Germany is extremely good. We know France has got a lot of NBA players. You're playing teams that have national pride and that also have some professional players on their team. So to say that you have to win by 20 to be impressive, I'm not buying that from Shaquille O'Neal. And I love Shaq University, but I don't know, man. That's a little bit too much for me in this day and age.
Because another one wants to act like he's old school. He's from the old school. Should realize that when he played in 1996, that's those teams weren't as good as the teams are right now.
Right.
I getting sick and tired of everybody saying, no, the 92 team would do this. No, 92 team weren't playing against NBA players.
Right.
Put it this way. The Angolian team right now is South Sudan.
Right.
The South Sudan team is the Angolian team. And the South Sudan team had 10 players that played college basketball and many that had NBA experience or NBA playing time.
Mm-hmm.
So when you could beat a team by 81 points, you could beat a team in 96 by over 20 because you weren't going against real NBA players or players who've had any time in the NBA or in college. So let's stop that, bro.
Well, one guy that is giving this team their flowers is one Draymond Green. Draymond Green recently said if they played the original Dream Team, you might be surprised.
This 2024 team are definitely drawing those comparisons to the Dream Team. And quite frankly, I'm taking the 2024 team 7 days a week. I think the 2024 team beats the Dream Team 5 out of 7 games. Gotta give the Dream Team some respect. They got GOATs, we get it. They got Hall of Famers, we get it. I just think the versatility on that team, the star power, the scoring, I don't think the Dream Team can do anything with that. Now, if the Dream Team has Shaq on it and not Christian Laettner, maybe a different story. And that's why I don't think the Dream Team could come close. I wouldn't say come close. The 10-point loss, double digits. By 2024 Team USA, you can book it.
Now, here's the thing.
I was just going to say, go ahead, Vlad.
I agree with them.
Whoa!
I think this team would not destroy, but this team would give they would beat the Dream Team in a 7-game series in 6 games. Because I love Mike. I got to show respect to Mike. I don't love Mike. Let me take that back. I have utmost respect for Mike. Mike tore my childhood apart. MJ, but he was him. Right?
Mm-hmm.
But you're talking about Magic that had the house in Virginia. Okay. We're talking about Larry who had a broke back. All right. What the hell is Chris Mullin going to do? And I love my boy from Brooklyn, but Chris Mullin was not going to be able to handle no Ant Edwards or Jason Tatum. All right. Patrick and David versus Joel Embiid, Bam Adebayo, and Anthony Davis is not a good look for them. LeBron James against Karl Malone and Charles Barkley, even at his age, is not a good look for the Dream Team. KD coming off the bench, not a good look for the Dream Team. Where the Dream Team would have is Mike. Mike would probably be all over Steph Curry, but Devin Booker would be lighting somebody up. And Scotty's going to have a long day trying to guard LeBron or KD. Yeah, it's not a good look, man. It's not a good matchup problem.
I'm going to say that
it's not a good matchup.
Draymond Green needs to calm down.
I think Draymond Green hit the nail right in the head.
I do agree with the Shaquille O'Neal part. Yes, trade out Shaq for Christian Laettner. That's an obvious right there. This is a team, the Dream Team, some of the best of the best of all time that know how to win. that are great at what they do. I love this Team USA right now. I think that they should get even more credit than they're getting right now. We've talked about this. Steve Kerr, much maligned early on, like, oh, he got rid of Kawhi Leonard and got Devin White, and he should cut KD because KD is going to be hurt and not do anything. And KD's just been absolutely fantastic. But the original Dream Team, whew.
But that's, you're going by the names, but they were past their prime, bro. Like, a lot of these guys were past their prime. Magic's not guarding Steph Curry, bro.
But these guys know how to. They're winners. They're killers, man.
And so are these guys.
These guys are good. They are good. I think this is a great rendition or addition of the team.
All right, there's the famous picture of Magic, Larry, and Michael, right? All together and holding the number of titles they won. Larry held 3, Magic held 5, Michael's held 2 because he just came from the back-to-back. Those Durant, LeBron, and Curry did that same image over again. Their depiction of it. Steph and LeBron held 4. KD held how much he held?
2.
3? Is it 2?
2.
I think he held 2. Yeah,
He won
had
2 at Golden State.
Right, he held 2. At their age right now, they're still better than those 3 at their age. And Mike was at the peak of his powers. Okay? But they're not beating this 2024 Supreme team.
With that being said, they better win Tuesday and not lose in this
And
knockout
and
round.
the reason why I'm saying that is because the competition they're facing is way better than the competition that the 92 team faced.
Well, it is
Like,
hard.
we gotta get this. I know we all want to relive our childhood and everything. I love, we always think the era that we grew up in, it was the best era, So I'm always gonna think that. But when you really sit down, if you really break it down and you study the game, you love the game, so you can, the nuances of the game, you can understand that. Yeah, it was great to see these professional team, the professional players come together and start playing against these teams because they were beating our ass. They were beating those young college kids' ass. We needed to send in the professionals. And even with the professionals that we brought in, we were winning, but they were gaining on us to the point that we had to implement a system where guys would have to come every summer and, get the chemistry together. We weren't putting all-star teams, just all NBA teams together. We would get all NBA players, but we were also getting the right role players, which is why it made no sense about the whole Derek White, Jaylen Brown situation. You understand why you need those guys, because those teams that we're competing against have those type of players. You see players have no respect for Steph Curry. I saw South Sudan guard was busting his ass and trying to score on him, laying him up. Like, yeah. And this is Steph Curry. It's one of the GOATs. But they don't have the fear.
No one's scared.
Nobody's scared. Nobody's scared like when Barkley elbowed the Angolian. You can't do that now.
No, everybody wants their shot right now. And yeah, it's hard to compare eras. And now you think about it, the 1992 team, that was 34 years ago?
Right. Yeah. You
Long time
loved
ago.
the first pro team full of legends because you were a kid. It was like seeing we didn't know about the Avengers you probably did, but Avengers wasn't as popular as it is in this current time. But that was that 92, that was the version of of the Avengers going together. Nobody would have ever thought we would see Michael, Magic, and Larry on the team together. But let's face it, Larry's back was broke. He was donezo. And Magic, he had health issues.
He had health issues?
He had health issues.
Either way, the Dream Team, what an era. This team hopefully will write their own history, and it can be a very exciting time. They will resume play Tuesday, 3:30 in the afternoon against upstart Brazil, who's had a surprisingly good tournament.
Yeah, young bloods, you want to watch Jordan, Magic, and Bird? Well, old bloods, watch Ant Edwards and Kevin Durant, and Devin Booker, and LeBron James. Like, yeah, bro, this team is good, man.
Oh, yeah.
This team is good.